it. Hey, it's Marissa from Casa, Blanca, and today I'm going to show you how to make iced coffee using a pour-over setup. So what you need is some ice. I have this measured out to 225 grams, water that I've heated to 203 degrees. I have 45 grams of coffee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my brew water weight in between ice and brew water so that the beverage that I'm making is going to cool down as it brews, but we're going to account for that ice melt as part of our brewing weight. The recipe that I'm using calls for 675 grams of water. I'm going to split that and use 225 grams as ice and 450 grams as water. Got it? Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this ice into my carafe. Awesome. I'm gonna grind my coffee. Just the same way that you would grind it for whatever pour-over method that you're using, you can use that for the iced coffee recipe as well. So in this method, I'm still going to rinse my filter. I'm just not going to do it into the brewing vessel because for me, normally rinsing my filter is dual purpose to rinse any papery taste and to preheat my vessel, but since we're making iced coffee, we don't need to preheat our vessel. We're ready to start brewing our iced coffee. Oops. So go ahead and shake your bed of grinds so that they're level. Tare your scale, and we're gonna go ahead and start our timer. And I'm gonna go ahead and bloom this coffee with double the weight of water as I used for coffee. So I used 45 grams of coffee, so I'm gonna go for between 90 and 100 grams of water in my bloom. I'm gonna let it bloom for about 30 seconds. So you wanna try to finish your brew and reach your total water weight of 450 grams in about 3 pours. So essentially what we're doing is we're brewing a coffee concentrate directly over ice, and the ice will melt and dilute our beverage so that it's ready to drink when we're ready for it. And you could really do this recipe at any size. So I'm using 675 grams total. But if you were using a smaller recipe, essentially I just use 1/3 of the brewing weight as ice and then 2/3 of the brewing weight as water. That's how I do this. So you could use any recipe that you currently have and just do 2/3 one way and 1/3 the other way. So you're just going to continue pouring until you reach your total water weight of 450 grams. Bless you. So,
you're close.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay. So once you've reached 450 grams and your coffee begins to do its final drain, you can just give your vessel like a little swirl. I like to do that to help it drain evenly. And once it finishes dripping, or gets pretty close there, we have a nice level bed of grinds. And I'm just going to remove this filter. And I'm gonna go ahead and swirl this vessel so that all of the ice melts, so that basically that all of that brewing weight we've accounted for, it melts like we're. Once you give your vessel a swirl, you are ready to enjoy your iced coffee. And this is great because you can make it on the fly anytime you're craving like an afternoon cup of coffee. And you can just go ahead and pour it directly over ice. And is ready to enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this iced coffee video. This is my personal go-to brewing method all summer. I've been using this recipe for a few years and it's really easy. You can throw it together in just a couple minutes and I have enough to share. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.